Hello and welcome to your daily read for those who need. So today we're taking a look at what or who from your past is calling you back and why you're being called to look at it, okay? Right, so what's going on for our collective, please? What is it from our collective's past that's calling them back? Why are they being called to look at it? What do they have to do to heal their past? What will releasing their past do for their spirit moving forward? And how can they connect more to their present moment, please? Okay, right, so what from your past is calling you back currently? The Two of Wands. Why you're being called to look at it? The Six of Swords. Yeah, that stands to reason, doesn't it? What you have to do to heal your past, the Devil. What will releasing what is in your past do for your spirit moving forward, the Knight of Cups. And how you can connect more to your present moment, the Queen of Wands. Okay, right, so your current overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. It's an interesting one. So your Wheel of Fortune is about things moving in the right direction. It's a turn of luck. Okay, it's good fortune coming in for you. It's you taking advantage of the opportunities as and when they present themselves. So it's not you basically sitting on your hands doing nothing, waiting for everything to just fall out of the sky. Okay, it's not that kind of energy. It's you feeling that there are more opportunities around you now and you exploring those particular opportunities, okay? Your Wheel of Fortune's fates, karma, destiny, and things moving in the right direction, okay? So it's definitely not the energy of being stuck, which is a good thing. It's really pleasant to have that as your overall energy. Now, for those of you who are currently feeling a bit stuck, then this indicates that there is a turn of your fortune that's coming in, okay? Your Wheel of Fortune is also the card of this too shall pass, okay? So it's the sort of thing that keeps you both hopeful and humble, okay? Because everybody gets their turn. Everyone gets their turn. When things are down, this too shall pass. And you find your way working back up to the top again, okay? So it keeps you hopeful. And then when you are at the top, this too shall pass. That's what keeps you humble, right? It's very cyclical energies. So what from your past is calling you back? Now, I'm going to need to clarify this one because it's a Two of Wands. And your Two of Wands normally is about making a decision. So there could have been a decision that you made in your past that you're perhaps now regretting making that particular decision, okay? Because interestingly enough, in this deck, you've got one of these wands that's got a chain on the end of it, okay? The other wand doesn't have that particular chain. And you've also got the Devil that's come out in this energy as well, which is the chains that bind you. So that's why I feel that this message with this Two of Wands is there is a particular turning point in your life where you definitely felt that you made the wrong call, you made the wrong choice, you made the wrong decision. And perhaps that thought has been plaguing you. Who would I be right now? If only I had made the correct decision back then, who would I be right now? Okay, and it's that sort of energy that is causing a little bit of resentment within someone who is resonating with this reading, okay? Your Six of Swords, it's all about moving on from the past, okay? It's being brave, it's making that journey. It's processing everything that's happened so that you can move on from it. Okay, that's Six of Swords energy. It's coming out of the fog, coming out of the uncertainty. It's headed towards better times. So this is why you're being called to look at that significant decision where you feel that that was a bad call that has led you to the point where you're at right now, okay? You're being called to look at that and look at what else you could have done but didn't do. So that would make me suspicious that there is soon to be a set of circumstances that is about to meet you right around the corner that is going to be really, really similar to that past energy. Because it's all about avoiding the same mistakes over and over and over, okay? We're supposed to make mistakes. This is how we learn, right? It's not about not making mistakes, okay? But this is about making peace with the past mistakes and ensuring that those same mistakes are not repeated, because it does feel like you've got something similar coming up, okay? The devil. You know what the devil energy is. What you have to do to heal your past. The devil energy. What was it that kept you bound? I'm getting the word powerlessness. So what or who made you feel powerless? What or who made you feel like you didn't have any choice? Okay. This is sort of saying, look, it's time for you to face those inner demons. Okay. And then the Nine of Cups, that's coming out in what releasing your past is going to do for your spirit, for your future moving forward. It's going to make you feel more empathic towards yourself and towards others. You see, somebody has become closed off to the rest of the world because they've never made peace with the fact that they made a bad decision here in the past. It's like someone's constantly held it against themselves. It's like, oh, I could have or should have done this, that, and the next. I wish that I had completely avoided such and such a person, you know. So it's like remnant type energy that's coming up to the surface here. Okay. You're going to feel a lot kinder and more forgiving towards yourself after you've processed and released all of this. Okay. How you can connect to your present moment, the Queen of Wands. It's very magnetic energy. It's very attractive energy. So definitely a lot more self-care is being called for here. Okay. Maybe doing something that makes you feel comfortable in your own skin. Ultimately, that's the Queen of Wands energy. You know, it is someone who is comfortable in their own skin. It is someone who is got a lot of pride within themselves. You know, not prideful, not stepping into the realms of arrogance, but it's someone who has enough pride to not allow the same old mistakes or the same old types of people come into their lives. Okay, it's someone who's got pride in themselves in that way. Can you clarify the Two of Wands for our collective, please? Clarify the Two of Wands. Oh, okay. King of Coins, King of Swords. So it was a choice between two people. For some of you, not all of you. Okay. Somebody feels that they made the wrong choice of partner here. There was a choice between a King of Coins and a King of Swords energy. Okay. Not necessarily men, right? It could absolutely be for some of you. Yes, it absolutely could be. But it's more to do with the masculine principle of the polarizations, okay? So, could have been a choice between an earth sign and an air sign, and someone feels that they made the wrong choice. Okay, someone feels that they went with the more materialistic individual. someone feels that they went for the one that was more concerned about their reputation, more concerned about how other people see them, rather than being focused on the ones that they love. You know, someone who cares more about what strangers think of them rather than what their own family and their own loved ones think of them. Okay, that's this kind of energy, basically. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Someone's basically wishing that they had gone with the more fun individual out of the two. Okay. Your Page of Wands is coming out underneath your Six of Swords for why you're being called to look at this. So Spirit's saying with this one, it's time for you to investigate, with it being a page, what is it that makes you happy? What gives you that spark? What gives you that hope in life, okay? Because your Page of Wands is someone who is very adventurous, very curious, incredibly artistic, and fun. You know, it's flirting with life. So what is it that makes you happy? What is it that fulfills you? This is what you're needing to be looking at. How you can put more fun and adventure in your life currently, okay? Can you clarify the Devil for our collective, please? Thank you. The King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so something to do with emotions, quite possibly someone chose an individual who was emotionally distant or who was emotionally manipulative. I'm also getting the sense as well that someone fell for being love bombed, okay? You see, we've got like love bombed and then being discarded. So flat out, someone chose a love bombing narcissist over an individual who would have been the healthy alternative, okay? Someone was tempted, that they fell into that temptation trap. It's like, yeah, this narcissistic person, they made me feel absolutely great, wonderful, fantastic for a wee bit, and then they started with this emotional manipulation, emotional disconnection, made me feel like I was the problem of everything, and just really shut down on me emotionally, you know. So that's why we've got this energy here where someone's going, I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice in partner. Because I made the wrong choice with partners, I'm now dealing with everything else that followed that, you know. It is a very traumatic experience when you're shacked up with a narcissist, like incredibly so. So to get this King of Cups underneath the Devil, this is all about learning to love again, okay? Recognizing that not everybody is going to be out to hurt you, okay? It's just unfortunate that, yes, you did make the wrong choice, but that's not a guarantee that you're going to continue to make the wrong choices in love, okay? It just means you made the wrong choice back then. So you're more educated now, aren't you? You're more qualified now to make a healthy choice in the future. So that's why Spirit's saying, look, it's not all a loss. It genuinely is not all a loss. Okay. Nine of Cups. Why is this here, please, for our collective? Thank you. The Two of Coins in reverse. Okay. Learning to regulate your emotions, learning to keep yourself balanced, okay? More recently, you might have felt overwhelmed with emotions, overwhelmed with guilt, remorse, regret, okay? Work through it. That's the message here, is work through that. Find your feet again. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Thank you. Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so there's a message about your boundaries. So finding yourself in a situation where perhaps you have to, or needing to, or wanting to take a risk on new love after having gone through this experience, with this whole thing in the back of your head of, I don't trust my judgment in people anymore because I made that bad choice right there and basically it ruined my life. So what they're saying with this one is definitely practice your own boundaries, but also make sure that you're applying them, okay? So, I mean, it's one thing to state, this thing bothers me, but then it's another thing entirely to ensure that the other person that you're dealing with doesn't keep doing it to you over and over and over, okay? So, again, with this reverse, it's like, I have to put myself back out there and take a chance on love again. Otherwise, I'm going to grow old and lonely, which I do not want. But does that mean having to surrender all of my power? It absolutely does not. It doesn't, okay? Someone feels that they have to surrender their autonomy if they're wanting to get involved with a new partner. And they absolutely do not have to surrender their autonomy at all, okay? It's all about practicing good, healthy, strong boundaries. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. It's beautiful. So it's like you will get the happy outcome that you need and the happy outcome that you deserve as well. Your Four of Wands is having strong foundations. It's reaching that milestone, okay? It's also about finding that community. So you might benefit from finding a community of other people who have also had to deal with an ex-narcissistic partner. And you will see all of the similarities because narcissists, they're all cookie cutters. It is creepy. It's really, really creepy when you start looking into it. They are all cookie cutters of each other. It's almost like there's a narcissistic manual that's handed out to them and they all follow this manual script. Do you know what I mean? Like word for word. It's so, so creepy. So when you start investigating within these communities of other people who have also dealt with the same types of people that you've dealt with here, you will soon realize, oh, it was never a problem with me per se. It was a problem with them. Okay? So, seek out that community. Not an echo chamber, okay? That's dangerous. Definitely never an echo chamber. But just with other people who share their own personal experiences with people who are like that. Alright? And how easily they also fell for the tricks and the love bombing. Okay, it is easy done. They are so good at what it is that they do. Most people will fall for it, but the trick is not to fall for it again. So with this combination, it's developing that super strong sense of self. Okay. See, once you do that, you're actually going to repel narcissistic people. You will repel them when you've got a really strong sense of self, because you'll come across to them as being too much hard work. Honestly, you will. If a narcissistic person sees that you're going to be too hard to crack, they won't even bother. Okay, you can guarantee it. So that's why your boundaries are super important, okay? So yeah, just because you accidentally fell into that trap before and you chose a partner like that before in the past, it doesn't mean to say that you'll do it again. In fact, the chances are quite high that now you know what it is that you're looking out for. The chances are quite high that you will avoid that in future, okay? This is such an awkward deck to shuffle. I mean, I love this deck, but I don't know why they didn't just make it rectangle shape. Right, so I'm being guided to take that one. Okay. Right, your healing message. Stop focusing on this situation for a while and just bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, and let go. Take a walk in the park or do whatever it takes to detach. A solution will soon become obvious and it'll all work out fine. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I just genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful for someone. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.